Hello, I'm Lugatorix and welcome to part 10 of the Greek Cities campaign on Rome Total War. And we start off this episode with a big battle against the Macedonians. This is one of their last major forces, and it's Leonatus of Dyrrhachium. I think that's how you say his name. Anyway, we have been attacked outside of Thessalonica by two armies. Neither of them look too menacing, to be honest. We have Captain Thessalos here, which is just 3 light lancers. Well, they're not going to do a lot to these hoplites, that's for sure. So I'm not bothered about them. And then we have the reinforcements, technically, of Leonatus. It's him. Now, thank goodness the Macedonian cavalry is depleted, which is good. A bunch of militia hoplites aren't that amazing. Bunch of cavalry. It's an alright army. It's nothing spectacular. It's a pretty early Macedonian army. So I think we stand a good chance. We have a ton of armoured hoplites. We have really good hoplites here. We have a few mercenaries. We do lack on the missile front. We do have 1 unit of Cretans, but apart from them, we lack on the missile front. 2 generals led by Dorus of Sparta and Eugenius of Sparta. So I think we have a very, very good chance. In fact, this is a battle we should be winning. There's no doubt about it. If we win convincingly, then the path to Thessalonica looks really, really clear. And then, once we've taken Thessalonica, it's about taking Bardazora, and the Macedonians will no longer be in the game, which will be beautiful. So, no more talking. Let's get straight into the battle. It's going to be interesting, that's for sure. Right, so here we are in Macedonian territory. Now, I can see this is nice. There's a nice bit of high ground here. Now, I'm just trying to work out where are both the armies coming from. We have, I think they're both going to be coming from pretty much the same direction. So we set up here. There's a nice sort of like mound here where this will give us a nice bit of high ground advantage. If we set up here, I reckon that would be a beautiful place for us. So let's work this out. We have a ton of armoured hoplites. They really need to be the front line. And then we're going to have, we'll have, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I reckon about this. So this is going to be our front line. It's a nice wide front line, packed with good hoplites, really good hoplites. Now we're just going to have the flanks protected a little bit because just in case there's a cavalry charge or whatever, I want to make sure I'm protected on the flanks because the Macedonians, they do have a tendency to walk around the side and then charge into the side of my hoplites. I noticed that particularly last episode, so really want to make sure that's no longer a threat. We've got a ton of hoplites, we might as well use them, so here we go. Now we have a unit of Cretan archers. They can be just well protected back here. They're not going to be, you know, in too much trouble, hopefully. They've got a ton of hoplites protecting them. And then we have a unit of mercenary peltas. They can stand in front of the hoplites, just skirmish back when they need to. And then finally we have a unit of Thracian mercenaries. Honestly, they're not really needed. They're just going to be back here just to help out if necessary. 2 generals at the very back, making sure they're protected as well. This is the formation. That is quite a strong army we've got here. In fact, it's a very strong army, by far the strongest we've fielded yet. So, let's see how it goes. Start the battle, and where are they coming from? So you've got one army coming from this direction. You can see them over there. And then we have another big army coming from that direction. So I kind of actually underestimated where, well, sort of got it wrong as to where they're coming from. So we should probably move slightly just to combat this. There is a lot of troops on the field. This is crazy. Anyway, the light lancers are starting to come towards us, which is fine. There's a lot of troops on both sides. This is mad. The Cretans, no, the Cretans don't need to fire. Stop firing Cretans. And in fact, you can get off fire at will. You're just wasting ammunition. It's not needed. Where are you two going? You're really taking your time, aren't you? Especially as the light lancers are actually over this side. You really kind of need to hurry up. That is a lot. That is a lot of Macedonians, but they are weaker than us. So we should be okay, I reckon. Now hopefully the light lancers just charge straight into the phalanx and get screwed over immediately. That'd be lovely. Don't know why these 2 units are so much slower than the others. It's a bit annoying, but whatever. But I reckon they're just going to charge straight in. In fact, Peltas, just get behind for the moment because... Okay, they're going to charge in that That's... Okay, they're not going to. They thought about it. They've charged into the side. I knew they were going to do this. They always charge into the side of the hoplites, and it's very annoying. Let's get my cavalry around the side just to deal with them very quick. They can actually do a bit of damage to my armoured hoplites just because their spears are pointed the wrong way. So you into them, you into them. They're going to suffer. Those light lancers don't stand a chance. They're wavering already. These light lancers are wavering. They're broken. Good. They're broken. Good. Okay, cavalry, stop. Stop for a second. So cavalry, get back. You've done a good job. Press play again, run back. Then any light lancers that want to charge in, they're welcome to. Now we're in formation. Yeah, 1 unit of armoured hoplites. A good amount of damage they did. They killed about 30 of them. And it's because they charged into the side. And it's because these guys weren't in position properly. That's why you need to have lads on the side. Because that wouldn't have happened. They would have just charged straight into the front of these. Nope. It still happens anyway. Because they managed to... Oh, for God's sake. They're actually doing a good amount of damage. Because they keep charging into the side. It's so annoying. So let's get our generals over to deal with them. Those stupid bastards. They actually managed to rout. A unit of light lancers managed to break a unit of hoplites. Ridiculous. This is very hard difficulty for you. Good. The light lancers haven't given up either. Well, that's annoying that actually a unit of hoplites just disintegrated. From light lancers. Light lancers. Absolute joke. Absolute joke. Okay, how are we doing so far? Still 6%, 7% killed, so pretty even so far, but we have been kind of unlucky, actually, at the beginning. So, my goodness, this is a lot of troops. My laptop is not used to coping with this many troops, but whatever. We have the General's Bodyguard here. In fact, now the Cretans can start firing. The Cretans can start firing on the General's Bodyguard. Peltasts, you can fire at will, but just stand there, because, yeah. I want to get the General's Bodyguard into the phalanx. That'd be beautiful. If he routs, it's game over for the Macedonians. Now, let's pause it for a second. He looks like he's about to charge. So, generals, come around here. I want to trap their general in. Looks like he's about to go into the phalanx. He has gone into the phalanx. So we need to get around the back of him before he breaks and escapes. So, Doros of Sparta and Eugenius of Sparta, you need to be quick. Like, really quick. Around the back of him, around the back. He's steady, which is good because we don't want him breaking too quickly. Now, we've absolutely surrounded him. Hopefully, he dies here. Wavering, broken. Surely he's going to die. Surely he's going to die. Yep, there we go. There we go, he's dead. Right, pause it for a second. Good. So who was he actually? He was Leonatus of Dracium. Yeah, so he's now dead. Another unit of hoplites broke? It's because they went around the side. The bastards. Greek cavalry. I mean, Greek cavalry. Right. Thracians into the Greek cavalry. Just, yeah, Thracians into the Greek cavalry. My generals need to get back to help on this flank because we're getting a little bit swarmed. This is why you need to have phalanx on the side. We probably should have had more on the flanks, to be honest, but we didn't. So Thracians getting into the Greek cavalry. They're going to be supported by Doros and Eugenius of Sparta if they just get around very quickly. No, the Thracians broke as well. Damn it. That's ridiculous. Okay. I'm telling you now, man. Very hard difficulty. It's no joke. No joke. Right, pause it for a second. Those two Macedonian units broke. We now have a unit of light lancers. Well, good luck against my heavy cavalry. Let's just see what else is going on for a second because it's not over yet. There's still cavalry on this side. There's still hoplites that are a bit vulnerable. We've got militia hoplites here. I feel like the front is very secure. It's the flanks I'm worried about. It's the flanks I'm very worried about. So we'll continue to press play. Now get into these light lancers. And my generals should be able to tear through the light lancers. Shaken, wavering. They're going down really quickly. We're not going down at all. Wavering, broken. Good. Right. Pause it again. There's a lot going on over here. And I'm worried about this unit of hoplites who are wavering. I mean, this is madness. Absolute madness. Right. And then we've got over here. This unit of hoplites is about to break. I'm sure of it. Yeah, they're shaken. Right, we need to split up the generals, really. We've got Greek cavalry over here. Doros, you come over here, help these hoplites. Eugenius, I feel like we're going to lose a general here, but we haven't got a lot of choice. Hoplites are struggling. Eugenius, get over here. This is madness. Now, we need to be careful that our generals don't charge into a unit of phalanx straight on, but we need to get around the back of some of these phalanx. So, don't charge into spears. Right, press pause for a second. I literally have to pause it every second because this is manic. You need to get into the back of those Greek cavalry. I think you are doing a pretty good job of that. You guys are dealing with them. They're all being dealt with, which is beautiful. This unit of hoplites broke. You know what, Doros for the moment, just chase down units and then we'll see if you can help in a minute. This flank just collapsed. We needed more around this flank. Is the truth. Right. How is Doros doing? In fact, Eugenius needs to get over here and get into the back of those phalanx pikemen. We are not in a good place in that regard. Right, pause for a second. Doros is looking a bit injured. What's happening here? He's right in the middle of a load of cavalry. Wavering light lancers. But you need to be careful you're not going into phalanx troops, okay? So just come over here for a second because if Doros dies, he's one of our finest generals in the region. We can't have that. Those light lancers are wavering. Like, how are they not dead yet? Wavering. Shaken, wavering. Oh, we're going down quickly. Let's just be careful, Doros. I don't know how those light lancers are doing so amazingly. Ridiculous. The light lancers are mad. Right, pause again. I need to keep an eye on my generals. General's bodyguard. He's in the back of these phalanx pikemen who are shaken. You guys, turn to face your spears towards the phalanx pikemen. You get out there for a second. I'm worried that you're going to die, Eugenius. I'm worried that both generals are going to die, to be honest. So get out of there, get out of there. Just run away from the spears. Pause it again. A lot of our phalanx have collapsed. 32% to 32% is pretty even so far. We've got light lancers chasing my general. Not ideal. Because they're faster. So just skirt around them, skirt around them, skirt around them. You're on a running order. I don't know why you're just walking there. One of the bodyguard died then because they just stopped running. Oh my goodness, this is absolute madness. This is absolute madness. Okay, what's going on here? We've got a ton of... These guys need to sort of reposition. Cretan archers, you need to run away from those phalanx. They're trying to sneak around, so just make sure you get away from them. I feel like these guys need to reposition. Form a new line up here. In fact, how about you four? Form a new line up here. Like that. Beautiful. Right, guys, you need to form a new line. Not you. Form a new line over here. And I just need to keep an eye on my generals because I'm seriously worried that they're going to get killed. Like, I'm seriously worried. So, Doros, just get over here. Eugenius, just keep running. In fact, run behind our phalanx. Just get protected by them. This is manic. We need to reposition our whole army. We need to reposition everyone. Okay, what's going on? So we've got steady phalanx pikemen. That's the thing, phalanx pikemen, they're long spears. They do a lot of damage. They do a lot of damage. Peltas, you should be on skirmish mode. Right, press play again. This is crazy. Pause. Okay, I'm really worried about Doros of Sparta. He seriously needs to just keep avoiding these cavalry. You know what, you two on the light lancers, surely the general won't die. You two on the... Oh, your phalanx, flip. Okay, I clicked the wrong unit. Flip, right, okay. I thought you were Eugenius. Get out of there. Get out of there, Doros. Doros, I really don't want you dying. Doros, get the hell out of there. Doros! Jesus Christ, he's going to die soon, I can tell it. Right. You four, not you, need to start moving towards this line of phalanx and getting them down, or pikemen or whatever they are. There's a steady phalanx pikeman there. We really need to get into the back of them. So you, where's Eugenius? He's over there. You two get over here. We need to get into the back of those pikemen. So around here, into the back of them. Somebody, he died. He died from that charge. Idiot. He died into the back of phalanx. I knew one of them was going to die. I knew one of them was going to die. For God's sake. Okay. Okay. As long as Doros doesn't die. It's a shame Eugenius died, though. We kind of needed his help. Well, as this general's bodyguard is going to dissolve after this anyway, we might as well just see if they can get round the back of a phalanx and destroy them. I need to keep Doros safe. I need to keep Doros safe. I'm going to be so happy when the Macedonians are gone. Because they're the only unit of phalanx. They are comparable to ours. They really are. Everyone else is inferior. So as long as I keep Doros safe, it's okay. Eugenius' bodyguard collapsed. Right, let's just pause it for a second. These guys are going to they're going to have to stand there. They're in a decent position. You guys are in a decent position. Apart from that geezer who is actually pointing the wrong way. So how about you turn around like that? How about you turn around like that? Just try and get in a decent position. Because they keep getting on the side of us and it's very, very annoying. Mercenary peltasts, honestly, just skirmish, just try and stay alive. And I will try and keep Doros alive. This could go down to the last man. This could be an absolute bloodbath. So into you, into you. There's more units routing. I'm going to pause again. I'm sorry I keep pausing, but there's a lot going on. 48% killed to 41% killed. Okay. Okay. There's some cavalry over there. I'm going to try and avoid them because they're going to charge Doros. They're going to try and kill him. Oh, they've killed the Peltas, that's for sure. Bastards. Okay, well, whatever. They killed my Peltasts. Absolute bastards. Right, this is going to go down to the wire. It really is. I feel like it's just going to be 100% of all of us killed. I feel like nobody's going to win here today, to be honest. The thing is, though, we have more reinforcements. I don't think they have that many reinforcements. You guys, you need to turn your spears around to face them. A unit of cavalry is specifically chasing Doros around the map, which is very annoying. General, rally, just so we can get a few troops back, hopefully. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, General, you seriously need to get out of here. Doros, I'm worried about you. Greek cavalry will kill you. Because I've seen how ridiculous very hard mode is already. Literally anything will kill my general. This is pretty even. No, Doros, run, 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 run. Always run. Right, a big lot of the Macedonians collapsed there. Beautiful. I'm going to try and get this unit of cavalry to charge into phalanx. Straight into a unit of phalanx. Right, pause for a second. You guys, stop walking. Just stay where you are. You, get around the front of the phalanx, then retreat behind them, and then that unit of cavalry broke. That unit of cavalry broke. Good. Things are starting to go away now, but that unit of phalanx, this one here, starting to charge towards us. So guys, turn around now. Turn around, face that unit of phalanx pikemen. That's what you need to do. Doros, just chase down these phalanx pikemen. Just do something useful for a second. Okay, I feel like this slightly has gone in our favour now. Right, you onto that unit. You three onto this unit. Pause again. I need to make sure Doros is safe. Cannot have this general die. So just get down as many phalanx pikemen as you can. Don't particularly want to face them later. This has been absolutely crazy. Real shame Eugenius died. That was a bit stupid of me for killing him. That was a bit stupid. Right, you into those militia hoplites. Good. Right, how is that unit doing? Yet another Macedonian unit breaks. Good. Good, 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 good. That's exactly what we needed. Right, guys. Pause it again. You guys now need to get into a line and face those levy pikemen. In fact, just all go towards those levy pikemen. You look at the units that are left. Not normal hoplites, it's the armoured hoplites. Thank goodness we had armoured hoplites. Even that unit routed with 4 men remaining. But the armoured hoplites, I think, is what's going to save the day for us here. If we didn't have armoured hoplites, I feel like we would have lost this. Because the levy pikemen, they're decent. Their spears are long. Their spears are long. They can get attacks on us a lot more than we can get attacks on them. It's very frustrating, in fact. So these guys all going to gang up on that unit of levy pikemen. Once that unit's down and that unit's down, pretty much nothing remains for the Macedonians, I think. Which is good to see. Oh, the balance of power shifted in their favour a little bit then. I feel like a couple of units might have routed. Oh, Doros, they recovered. How do they recover? Oh, flip. Doros, get out of there. Doros, get out of there. Oh, he's routed. Okay, as long as he's not dead, I'm okay. But that's actually going to lower the morale of the rest of my troops. Just get out of there, Doros. Okay, I think Doros is going to survive, but for some reason, that unit, yeah, the Macedonians are out of here. Real shame we don't have a lot of cavalry now. Right, guys, if they're going to reform, then get back onto them and kill them. I feel like this has been an absolute bloodbath. I mean, ridiculous. These phalanx pikemen are steady. Guys, get out of there. Guys, out of phalanx, just get out of there. Nope, you're routed. Fine. This is not over for the Macedonians yet. This really is not over for them. Either way, a huge amount of troops have died. Ridiculous amount. Right, these levy pikemen are wavering. If we can just get them down, they're broken. Nice, just chunk them down to last man. Cretans managed to stay alive. Credit to you guys. I'm very happy. In fact, you barely fired anything. You weren't on fire at will, for God's sake. Chase down some units. Like, get some kills in. Maybe the Cretans should have been firing. That was probably a bit of a mistake from me. Yeah, the Macedonian army has collapsed. There's not a lot left apart from our armoured hoplites and our Cretans, but it's enough. It's enough. You guys just chase down the odd unit. So these 4 break those unit of phalanx pikemen. Good. I mean, what have the Macedonians got left? They must only have this unit of phalanx pikemen. That must be it. With the Cretans firing in on them as well, they should be going down pretty quickly. My goodness. I mean, this has been... You know what? They're focused on the Cretans. Go towards those levy pikemen. Right, those levy pikemen are down. Now it's just you guys chasing the phalanx pikemen and we should be done. Cretans, just get anything down. This has been crazy. And there we go, victory finally, but my goodness, there were sacrifices on both sides. We both lost a general each. We both lost the majority of our armies. This was an incredible battle, but I mean, that went down really to the wire. We always had the advantage, but wow, that was intense. So there we go, close victory. There was about 1,100 kills to about 1,300 kills. So, I mean, my goodness, they deployed about 1,700 men. They've got about 400 left. We deployed about 1,500. We have about 600 left. So, we both got really chunked down in that battle, but I still think that with reinforcements on the way, we still have our general, we still have the advantage over the Macedonians in this region. I hope. Right, so what's going to happen now then? The Macedonians did not follow up. The Carthaginians attacked Messana. Now that's interesting. Okay. The Carthaginians have gone for us. Well, okay, we'll try and deal with that. I think we will be able to get a force up to deal with that. The Thracians went back for Byzantium, which is not surprising. And, well, we have enough force in there, I think, but we will sort that out in a minute. Right, a lot is going on, as per usual. So settlement besieged, we know. Another settlement besieged, we know. End of term report. Heroic death, Eugenius of Sparta. Yeah, sorry dude, you died. And then diplomatic information. The Julii and Gaul are at war with each other. Julii and Germania broke their alliances. And now Germania and Gaul are allies. Wow, that's a backstab if I've ever seen one. Right. Where to flipping start? Let's start with Sicily, I think. So, the Carthaginians have a lot of force in Sicily, and they have Captain Adonibal with elephants, so they could potentially get through the walls now with this army. Now, inside Messana, we have this. Basically, a lot of militia hoplites and a unit of good hoplites. That's it. Now, thank goodness we have 2 armoured hoplites here, so we need to get them over to Messana quick, because they will be big in defending Messana. Now, I think with the force of all of that combined, we probably are fine with defending Messana. Why is Syracuse still unhappy? What's our capital? Maybe we need to change it. It's currently Sparta, which is pretty much in the middle of the empire, which is why I like it. But I might have to move it. How happy are these regions? They're relatively happy. It's only Syracuse that's unhappy as well. They're such bastards. They're such bastards. They're always unhappy. To be fair, there's not a lot of force there. And we've just moved some of their troops out. Well, you know what? We'll change the capital to Syracuse just for one turn. I don't particularly want there to be rioting. If we do that, they're going to be okay. Is everyone else going to be cool with that? Pergamum's a bit unhappy. Flipping hell. Well, you can lower the tax rate there, I suppose. Then they're okay. Anywhere else? Rhodes is a bit unhappy because of that. You can get a lower tax rate. Everyone will be fine with that. They'll be, oh, apart from Mazakar. Mazakar, you get a lower tax rate as well. There you go. Nobody's going to revolt, which is good. And we can just sort out public order in the coming turn. So Messana I'm feeling pretty confident about. Syracuse is recruiting, constructing and all that. So not a lot we can do in that regard. We're just going to basically wait for the Carthaginians to attack. Now, Dionysius of Sparta. He is going for the Scipii in Capua. So, we will basically just edge towards there. I don't know what's going on over there. But I don't think they've got a lot of force. So they've got Juliana Scipio, Hastati, 2 units of Principes and some war dogs. That's it. So I think we have a good chance of taking Capua. So we are going to put Capua under siege. You should never have attacked us, Scipii. We were going for the Carthaginians. We didn't have a problem with you. But there you go. Right, we will build a couple of rams and we will hopefully take Capua next turn. So that's good. That's a slice of Italy we're about to take, which is good stuff. Right, let's have a look at Thessalonica because Doros of Sparta, his army is looking slightly weak. Let's have a look at mercenaries first, and we could probably do those Thracians, but let's just merge a few troops up first. Right, there we go. Not the strongest army ever. Thessalonica, they still have, they have another general. He's come out of nowhere, Antigonos. 2 levy pikemen, and then another army over here. They still have a bit of force in the region. They're not messing around, the Macedonians. Now, do we have any other reinforcements? We have a few militia hoplites. We have a unit of hoplites that can get over only to here. Not a lot, basically. We don't have a lot of in terms of reinforcements? I mean, we have... Yeah, we basically have nothing. Okay. Well, first of all, Charax, getting to Bilozoran just caused trouble there. So you get in there. Beautiful. And you've gained a trait increase. Good. You put Thessalonica under siege. We will probably be attacked. We'll take those Thracians because we're probably going to need them. I think we've got enough force just about to take Thessalonica, but it's going to be close. So we will besiege Thessalonica, build a couple of ladders, get a siege tower in. Beautiful. So that's the situation there. Okay. Big force at Apollonia. I am wary of that. Now we have Telius of Attica. I swear we have a force coming up. We do have a force somewhere. We have 2 armoured hoplites. We have 2 armoured hoplites. Yeah, these guys need to start heading up basically towards Termon because we're going to need to build an army to take Apollonia back. So you guys get on this boat. And then what else have we got? We've got these 2 guys. Get on this boat. And then just go over towards Termon. And just hang around there for a moment. That's the start of a decent little army we've got. Athens, bit unhappy. You're on a very high tax rate, so I don't blame you. We'll lower you a little bit. And in fact, you guys get some sewers. Just, you know, be happy, lads. Be happy. It's cool. Same for you, Sparta. Same for you. Right, so that situation over there. Then we'll go over to Byzantium, which... Right, what have we got here then? We've got... This is a decent little force. I mean, some of it is broken. Like, I mean, Illyrian mercenaries, one of them. Nothing. But we still have quite a few hoplites still against an army mostly of missile troops, which, you know, they're not going to be amazing in the melee. So I feel like we've got enough force there to defeat Byzantium. Or, sorry, to keep Byzantium. Don't particularly want to defeat our own city, really. Now, there's a few diplomats over here. Firstly, we can talk to the Germanics, get a bit of trade rights and map information going on with them. Hopefully they'll accept that. They do indeed. So, yeah, we now have a bit of information on Germany, who have expanded quite up north, actually, towards Scythian territory, which is interesting. And then talking of the Scythians, let's do the same with them. Let's see how well they've done. You know, I played a Scythia in my last campaign. Let's see how well they're doing. They're doing decent, actually. In fact, is that just their starting settlements? I feel like they've barely expanded. So, actually, they're doing okay. Either way, just start heading up here. Right. Now, Turkey. Flipping hell, a lot is going on. First of all, let's go and take Ancyra. So, Pandaros. Any good mercenaries? Nope. Let's go and take Ancyra. I think we've got enough force to do that. So, assault Ancyra. The Seleucids are going to regret bribing all our settlements. Pandaros against a ton of militia hoplites, basically. Yeah. Right, so here we are back at Ancyra. Did belong to us a few turns ago. Yeah, doesn't particularly at the moment belong to us because the Seleucids, well, they're just being Seleucids, I suppose. Right. So we get the armoured hoplites to carry the ram. This should be pretty simple. We're going to have lines of armoured hoplites in front of Cretan archers. The Cretans will bait the militia hoplites into the armoured hoplites. Should be game over for the Seleucids. So start the battle. Pause it for a second. Cretans, just run up here as quickly as you can. Start getting as much firing on these hoplites before they start running back to the plaza like the cowards they are. You guys run towards the walls. You lads just start moving towards the walls as well. Beautiful. So the Cretans are going to do a good amount of damage to these low defense hoplites anyway, which will be nice. They're going to be going down nice and quickly, I hope. Gates are open. We're actually going to get the Cretans to stop firing now because we'll need them later to fire, I think. That'll be nice. But we've killed 15% of them, which is good to see. Okay, well, we'll just get a unit of armoured hoplites going in. We could make another breach, you know. Pick up the ram. Let's make another breach. Let's be sensible about this. So make a breach over there, please. Thank you. Beautiful. There's a few hoplites around, you know. They're not completely messing around, but we might as well just start entering the city. So, you enter there. You enter there. You enter there. We need to be nice and quick about this. You know what, guys? Just stand there. Just stand there. Let them walk into you if they want. You guys, do the same. Just stand there. If they want to walk into you, they're more than welcome to. No. Guys. Stand there. Guys, your spears are pointed in the wrong direction. I don't know if you knew this. Guys, you need to move around. You're not even in phalanx, for God's sake. Right, okay. Half of our army isn't in phalanx. Stop stop for a second. You. Right, this guy's in phalanx. So get in phalanx, because the militia hoplites will still do a bit of damage if we're not paying proper attention to them. Guys, your spears are not down. Get your spears down. That's better. That's better. Now, if you want to charge into that, you're more than welcome to. Again, militia hoplites versus armoured hoplites. Yeah, they're both steady, which is a bit like, what? But okay. Let's get my general in. Just charge into the back of these militia hoplites. They should break. Not the Cretans, for God's sake. I don't even know where the Cretans ran the other direction, but yeah. Into the back of those militia hoplites. Cretans, stay where you are. Didn't mean to press you. Right, they should be wavering. Why are they not? I mean, they should be broken. Why are they not broken? There we go. They're broken now. Nice. They're wavering. General, just calm down for a second. Good, 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 good. You, face the other direction as quickly as you can. You start going towards them. Start going towards them. General, leave the city for a moment. You're going to get around the back of these militia hoplites. So just, yeah, that's it. That's it. General around the back here. You guys just stay where you are for a second. General, around the back of these militia hoplites, will get them down as well. Yep, in fact, they're already broken. Just run them down then, General. Okay, so what have we got left? We've got basically, like, what, 3 units of militia hoplites? 2.5 units of militia hoplites? Not a lot, basically. So, armoured hoplites. Getting a nice line over here. Cretans get in behind them like that. General, you're basically not needed at this point. Good, so our armoured hoplites are here. Now the Cretans can start firing on the plaza, preferably fire at the stronger unit, so not the one with 11 troops in it, and just bait them down off the plaza, hopefully. Yep, they're coming down off the plaza now. They're not liking that. They're not liking that one bit. They do have the high ground advantage, which is a bit annoying, but you know, that's fine. Hopefully they're just going to my armoured hoplites. They're a bit tentative. Yeah, that unit broke. So let's get the stronger unit down. Yep, they broke as well. Okay. Well, they're pretty much all dead. Cretans have run out of missiles, but honestly, if we start just moving forward onto the plaza, then they will suffer real quick. Armoured hoplites against militia hoplites. It is no contest. So that unit wants to charge. They're going to go down real quick. They're not going to stand a chance. Yep, goodbye, lads. Let's move a bit forward again. Oh, they're coming back for some more. They're brave but stupid. You know what? I kind of commend that. Step a little bit more forward. A little bit more forward. There we go. Now they're going to fight us, and we can just stand there and take hits all day, because we are armoured hoplites. There we go, captain down. A couple of us died because I got impatient and just told them to attack, but basically, they're fine. So Captain Boros, you're dead. Basically, the Seleucids wasted a lot of money taking this settlement when we just took it back easily. So, there we go. We are getting close to unifying Turkey. We need to still take Tarsus. We need to still take Sinope, which we can do right now. And we still need to take Halicarnassus, but we are getting there. We are getting there. So Ancyra is ours. Beautiful. Let's just enslave them. Enslave them. Beautiful. And they're not happy. Lower the tax rate. Repair the walls. What's your shrine? Your shrine is Aphrodite. It's Eastern. So let's get rid of that, because there's a bit of a culture penalty going on. Let's get a shrine to my Aphrodite, but the Greek version. Hopefully that wasn't a waste of time what I just did, but I don't think it was, so it's cool. Right, Sinope. Now, we failed to take Sinope the first time. Any mercenaries that are good? I mean, Sarmatians I don't really rate, actually, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of Sarmatians. Let's just see how much force there is in Sinope. There's still their general. He got away last time. I'm still triggered about that. I'm still mad. I'm still mad about that. Okay. But in general, it's a bunch of cavalry, isn't it? Yeah, nothing too amazing. Okay, well, what we'll do, I will hire a unit of Eastern Infantry just because they can hold the ladders, but I don't want the Sarmatians. I'm not a big fan. So we will now attack Sinope, and we'll see how it goes. Right, here we are. Start the deployment. Now, we found a good place last time to take the ladders, which I believe was actually over the other side. Because the start of the battle last time went pretty well. You guys don't need to be holding ladders. We only need one. So, everyone over here. You two, off fire at will. Eastern mercenaries come over here. Yeah, the good place to attack was that wall there. So we'll start the battle. Basically, everyone start moving over there out of the range of the towers. That's it. And then like last time, Eastern infantry, get over to the walls, get the ladder in. Beautiful. So far it's been exactly the same. The Eastern infantry are going to walk, they're going to do a guided tour of the city, across the walls, over to the other side, tearing down all the towers and making sure that the gateway is open for us. So if you could just move over there, please. There we go, and all the towers are being disabled, which is beautiful. So the gateway is now ours. Unfortunately, the same thing has happened as last time. I don't know my lesson, do I? Which is that all the cavalry has decided to congregate around here, meaning we can't really get in the city very easily. Now, we might have to just get the Cretans to pick up a ladder and flipping come over here just so they can fire down at these troops. That really is what might have to happen. Right, go on then, Cretans. You're going to go back and pick up a ladder. Okay, these guys are taking a few hits, and it happened last time. I still don't know where exactly they're getting hit from. I think the Eastern General, yeah, is firing missiles, but I'm surprised they can get the missiles all the way up here onto the walls. But to be honest, they're wasting their missiles because this is Eastern Infantry. They're not exactly great. Just keep disabling as many towers as you can. Just cause as many distractions for the Pontics as you can. Thank you. So the Cretans are now getting on the walls, which is beautiful. And they're now going to walk over to the gateway where they can fire at the cavalry. This is taking a while. Everyone's wasting their missiles on Eastern Infantry. It's beautiful to see. So what's going to happen is the Cretans are going to come over here and they're going to fire down these side chariots which have very low defense. Hopefully they're going to run off and it means the others can get in the city nice and easily. I don't know why they're wasting so much ammunition on the Eastern Infantry. It's not worth it. It really isn't worth it, lads. But you're welcome to, sure. And they're distracting all these guys over here as well, which is beautiful. It's exactly what we want. In fact, the Eastern General's nearly dead. Because we've been activating the towers, their towers are now fighting their own Eastern General. So the General could die from his own towers. Either way, he's been severely weakened, which is actually great to see. I think he's retreating back to the plaza because of it. Idiot. But you know what? Good for us. You know what, Cretans? Just stay here. Cretans, stand. Wait, that's not what I said. Stand. That's just not what I'm saying, guys. Just stand there. Beautiful. Basically, just fire down the side chariots from up here. Huge height advantage. They should suffer, yep. Right, they're going 18, 17. Just speed up a little bit. They're running around and they're out of here. They're out of here. Good. Right, stop now. Cretans, stop firing. You've done your job. You've got rid of these guys. So now the hoplites can come into the city. Just face here, just in case they decide to run back. Scythian mercenaries quickly run in. General quickly run in. Beautiful. Okay, they are coming back for some more, so the Cretans can maybe just fire at them just in case they're causing trouble, in fact. But I don't think they're going to want a piece of us, to be honest. Scythians need to be on skirmish mode. For God's sake, Scythians. No, Scythians. Get out of there. Stupid Scythians. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. This is literally giving me flashbacks to my previous campaign where the Scythians wouldn't skirmish properly. Just get over here, lads. Ah, quite a few of you died. This is literally legit giving me flashbacks. Okay. Scythians, right. Off skirmish mode. Run over there like I told you to. This is legit. This is legit like what last series was. The whole of last series was, oh, stupid hoplites are now suffering because of the chariots. My general just charged into the chariots when he wasn't asked to. And he died. Well, you're an idiot. You are a stupid bastard, Parabates Vena. You deserve to die. You could have fought against Egypt and the Pontics. Instead, you just charged into chariots when I didn't ask you to. So well flipping done, you. You guys kill those chariots. For God's sake, get in phalanx as well. The game really does not want me to take Sinope, does it? It really doesn't. Right, don't know where the side chariots. I can't believe he died. I can't believe... Is it me or have I been quite unlucky this campaign? Like, I've really been quite unlucky. Right, we don't need him anyway, to be honest. So, you two hoplites. Cretan archers in behind them. I've been seriously unlucky the more and more I think about it. Jesus. Very unlucky. Scythians in behind them. Beautiful. So here we go. We're eventually in position. Now, already some guys are coming over. The Pontic Light Cavalry. So yeah, start firing at them. Start firing at the Pontic Light Cavalry. Because they're going to do a bit of damage to my hoplites. So guys, start firing please, if you wouldn't mind. Hopefully they just run into the phalanx. Are they going to? If they run into the phalanx, they're screwed. No, instead they're going for my Cretans, which is annoying. Charge into the phalanx. That's it, you stupid bastards. Right, now fire at the general. Fire the Eastern General. Try and get him charging into the phalanx. Yeah, light cavalry just screwed. No, no, no. Did not ask you to go forward. You're on defensive mode. No, stay back. For God's sake, morons. Now get your spears down. Good. Right, Cretans are firing at the Eastern General. No, Cretans. You should be on defensive mode as well. Cretans, stay there. On defensive mode. The general doesn't want to fight. He's a bit of a coward. Okay, let's move slightly forward. Right, more geezers are coming forward. Cretans, you're firing at will. Good. I say you're firing at will. You're actually not doing anything. The Scythians are firing. You're not. Start getting people down, please. There we go. Chariots straight into the hoplites. They should suffer. Yep, broken immediately. Good. Just get their general down. I feel happy that we've won this. There's only the general and his last bodyguard left, and he's charging in. One of them dies. That is the general, the one who got away last time. It's literally just down to him again. He's very hard to kill. I'll give him that. He's very bloody annoying as well, that's for sure. Right. Come on, Cretans. Get him down. There we go. He's dead. Pyrocides, eventually dead. It took 2 attempts. We finally flipping got him down. It's now just the last 2 units of... There we go, victory. So, end the battle. Thank goodness that's over. Clear victory. I mean, they had advantage of good walls. We didn't have a lot of infantry, but we still managed to win in a clear victory. So, I'm pretty happy with that. And we have Sinope, which is the important thing. So, we're getting there. We're getting there to unifying Turkey, which is a good start. But flipping hell, it has not been easy. Particularly the Seleucids have caused us the most trouble because they're bribery. Bastards. Right, you know what? They really are quite unhappy. I do feel like we might need to exterminate them. Yeah, good job I did exterminate them. Because they're still unhappy. Faction destroyed. Sorry, I didn't even click on that. Couldn't be asked. Faction destroyed is going to be Pontus, that's for sure. So they're gone. We'll never see them again, which is beautiful. Retrain these 3 lads and recruit a unit of hoplites. Then construct. Right, construct a shrine to Hermes. Let's get a shrine to Hermes going in. That's beautiful. So they're going to be a bit happier by next turn, I hope. Now, there's a ship up here. Not even sure what that's doing. That's been knocked back a long way. You get into the port. There you go. Right, so what we'll do from now is we'll rest up at Sinope, and then we're going to start moving down towards probably Tarsus, which I don't even know who it's owned by. We can't even see. Probably the Seleucids, given that guy is still around. Really surprised the Seleucids are still around. They are doing a strong old job. Good for them. Well, not good for us, though, but it's good for them. Now, can we just bribe Halicarnassus, please? Please, like, 12,000 denarii, it's a decent amount of money. 10,244. You know what? Considering we don't have an army nearby, yep, there you go. Goodbye. And how much will it take to bribe these guys as well? Probably we don't have enough money. No, we don't have enough money for that. But Halicarnassus is indeed ours. And we get a unit of Cretans out of nowhere, which is cool as well. Lower the tax rate, get a shrine to Hermes going in, and recruit a unit of... Oh, you can only have peasants. Just recruit a unit of peasants for now, just to keep you happy. But yeah, we now have Halicarnassus. Yay, good. Right. And of course, we now have the mausoleum at Halicarnassus. Probably the worst one. In fact, no, that's actually alright. It's the religious building, the one that's worse. I can't remember which one that is. Athena? I think that's worse. Either way, it's decent. It's alright. It's not the best. The Rhodes and the Zeus one is the best. Okay. We're going to probably end the turn, and then that'll be the end of the episode. I don't have a huge amount of money, because I just spent it taking Halicarnassus, but it was worth it. I think it is going to be worth it in the long run. We need to make sure we're doing everything we can. We're recruiting and constructing in Sicily, so there's not a lot we can do there. In Greece, we just need to get as many armoured hoplites going, okay? In fact, no, maybe for one turn we should just construct buildings, because money is getting an issue. Money is becoming a big issue. Like, for example, should we upgrade Larissa? No, get some communal farming in there first, and we've run out of money pretty much immediately. Good. Get some land clearance in Termon. And yeah, we've run out of money. So, you know what? Cool, whatever. We're just going to have to deal with it. Oh, we've got this guy and 3 armoured hoplites. Maybe he should... Pendaros, of course, he was at Ancyra. Flipping hell, these are Seleucids. Massive army of militia hoplites. We seriously need to destroy the Seleucids quickly, you know. Because they're actually becoming an issue. Right. Now this geezer could go up towards the Thracian territory, but to be honest, he's probably more needed towards Tarsus. So in fact we need all of you to be honest. We'll just leave this unit of armoured hoplites here. Start moving along towards Mazacar. Do that. The mercenaries are trash anyway and we couldn't afford them. So yeah, this is all we can do this turn. I'm going to end the turn and the episode alongside it. Right, what happens? Brutii, right, Scipii, attack us in the void apparently. That's pretty scary. Okay, well it's just a naval attack. So, oh, we won that. Oh, fuck. The gods are on our side for once. And the Senate, maybe the gods aren't on our side. The Senate have come over to Capua. This happens all the flipping time. Gaius Maxentius, you bastard. I swear, every playthrough you screw me over. We have a decent army, but I'm telling you now, on very hard difficulty, I will lose this. On hard difficulty, I think we'd be alright. So we're going to back off. And we've been attacked outside of Thessalonica. So there's going to be a big bloodbath at Thessalonica again, isn't there? Yep. Okay. Well, we can deal with that. We've still got armoured hoplites. We still have hoplites. We still have Cretan archers. We have Hippostratus of Lampascus, which is this army. It's depleted, but so is our army depleted. There are phalanx pikemen, but not a lot of levy pikemen. The levy pikemen is what caused us trouble. Or is it phalanx pikemen that are better? It's the phalanx, sorry. The phalanx pikemen. They're what caused us trouble. The levy pikemen are decent, but they have poor morale. The phalanx pikemen cause us trouble. They only have one unit of that. The militia hoplites, nothing. Cavalry will go down quickly. So they only have one unit of phalanx pikemen. Antigonos has 2 units of phalanx pikemen. But I still feel like we're good enough to deal with them. So we will start next episode. What's the balance of power, by the way? 5-4. We will start next episode by fighting again for Thessalonica. As for Italy, you saw we got knocked back there. We will just try and rebuild the force and try and take it without the Senate getting involved. The bloody Senate. Screw you. We will take Capua though. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you around.